T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Glad you guys are here. Big training today. Big flight school today. We're going to go over IGO. And IGO is included in everybody's packages today. And we want to make sure that everybody understands what they've got. So we have special guests today. We have Blue Diamond Jackie Pippins and Emerald Vita Wooten, who are going to talk about IGO. So you want to make sure your folks don't miss that. Plus, it is the Blue Zone, everybody. It's the Blue Zone. So guess what? That's right. We are going to talk about the Blue Zone activities today. You want your team on so we can get everybody flowing in the same direction. So let's get down to business, like the song says.
How do you like the new look?
I do. You guys like this new look? We retired the cartoons.
Yeah.
Quick flash poll. Flash poll. Who likes the new look? I think you can do a poll. Can we? Nope. Everybody likes the new look? Everybody likes the new look. Perfect. All right. Good. Disclaimer. Hey guys, Ibüümerang is a place where you can make money, where everybody can make money, but we cannot guarantee, will not guarantee how much money you or any particular individual is going to make. Everybody's going to make something different because everybody's going to do something different. Some people are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some people are going to do a little and make a little. Some people are going to do nothing at all and make absolutely, say with me, nothing at all. How much money are you going to make? Go look in the mirror, brush your teeth, floss, ask that person, how much money are you going to make? And he or she will tell you whether you're the do a lot, make a lot, do a little, make a little, do nothing, make nothing person. And that is our disclaimer. We're sticking to it. We're going fast today. And we're done.
All right. Let's see here. So Jake's saying something. So he's having an event next Saturday?
Huh?
All right. Yeah. Yep. He's having
an event next Saturday.
Jake.
You gotta let us know like Wednesday, Thursday, so we can get a slide made for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, well, no, we do have a slide.
We do for the UK event?
We do have a slide. Yeah, okay. We do.
All right.
All right.
Can we go to the next slide?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the commercial. Let's go to the commercials. Come on. Okay. Squirrel. Stuck.
All right.
Now a word for our sponsor.
Yes. Let's see here. All right.
And a word from our sponsor. And now. And
there we go. All right, Ibüümerang family. MK coming to you from the flight deck. Let's pull up the slides. All right, let's get started. The Blue Zone, massive sponsoring and some exciting announcements. So this is all about sponsoring this month. Sponsoring. All right, stay connected. WhatsApp community, iboomnation.com. Go there, fill out the information, SMS and email iboomtext.com, and then Telegram, search at Ibüümerang and click join. All right, for your February leaders' birthdays, we are fundraising for the BÜM Foundation, and just a small amount of help, of money, could help a child be free. All right, and then you can go to the boomfoundation.com or your back office, but here's the thing. You want to go to your back office and select auto ship, and do that. What does All Pay Arrow want for his birthday? BÜM Foundation donations. All right, happy birthday to Diamond Tommy Johnson. What does he want? He wants BÜM Foundation donations as well. Happy birthday to Diamond Sabina Ludvikova. And what does she want for her birthday? BÜM Foundation donations. All right, happy birthday to Diamond Tony's Lipstock. Tony's Lipstock. And what does he want for his birthday? BÜM Foundation donations. And happy birthday to Peter Hosendel. I said that right. Oh, no. It's Peter Hosnedel. Okay, Peter Hosnedel. What does he want? He wants BÜM Foundation donations. BÜM TV, English and Spanish, iboomhub.com/BÜM TV, and you can find the presentations in English and Spanish. All right, chargebacks. If you charge back, you will be terminated. iboomhub.com/downloads. You can download the multiple use credit card form and just take your card out before the month ends. Do not give your funds to anyone for trading. Ibüümerang will not be held responsible for your loss of funds. Don't do it, folks. Cross recruiting and switching teams is not allowed. It's grounds for termination for both the switcher and the sponsor. You are a personal star achiever at 300 PQV. You're dual team qualified, one left, one right, 10 Elevate customers, 1,500 QV, and that all adds up to 1,800 PQV. You want to do this, folks. This is the basic building block of success in your Ibüümerang business. CEO Circle, 10 Elevate customers, and you get to go to Accelerate Vision and Dream Weekend, but you've got to be qualified for 3 months ahead of time. Okay. Now, CEO Corner, 25 Elevate customers, you get to go to Accelerate Vision Dream Weekend and all live and virtual events, including Elevate boot camps. So those Elevate boot camps are $1,249, and you get to go for free, but you've got to be qualified for 3 months. Training call recordings are on iboomhub.com. iboomhub.com, on the first page, you got to scroll down. And then they are also on youtube.com/iboomerang. youtube.com/iboomerang. It's right at the top. Profit Snatcher testimonials are now in Rank Up. Log into Rank Up, click prospecting videos, click Profit Snatcher testimonials, grab the link and send it. Now, here's the thing. You want to match the person to the presenter. Match the prospect to the presenter. This is it, folks. Last chance. Go to your back office and purchase at myiboomerang.com. Pre-order your shirt. It's limited. They are very limited. And this is the last chance to do that. Pre-order ends on Sunday. Pre-order ends on Sunday, and shipping and import duties will apply. But if you're coming to the Houston event, you can pick it up at the Houston Masterclass. Just change the shipping country to the United States for this option. All right, Trade Buddy Elevate call only on Tuesdays now at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shamim is a master trader and a master presenter. He'll answer all your questions, and you get to understand how to utilize Trade Buddy to maximize your profits. All right, send us your Profit Snatcher wins. Send your testimonials to profitsnatchers@elevate.com. All right, and then you can also send your testimonials for Trade Buddy to profitsnatchers@elevate.com. The Trade Buddy Lounge, live trading with the best profit coaches, and you need a Trade Buddy subscription to be in there. And here is a post. Closed all positions, best trading day I've had in more than a minute. Thank you. And that is from Nikki. All right. And she posted that in the Trade Buddy Lounge. So get over there, folks. Get in that lounge. All right. Profit Snatchers Americas with Jayla Pippins, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. and Profit Snatchers Europe, Caroline Kusin. And Thursdays, it's on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time and 9 p.m. UK time. They both do a fantastic job. I was on Caroline's call, and Peter, I don't know his last name, but he said he made, I think, $1,000 a day. I think he's making $1,000. No, I think he's making $500 a day, which equals out to $2,500 a week. All right. All right, Travel and Trade Corner with Doris Lopez. She is on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and she does a fantastic job as well. All right, the Houston event. It's at the Hilton Houston Post Oak by the Galleria, and it's at 2001 Post Oak Boulevard, Houston, Texas. So you can book there and stay in the host hotel. Houston Masterclass special, and you can upgrade from the CEO pack, from basic, standby, and affiliate, and now you can upgrade from the executive pack as well. So what do you get? Admission to the Houston Masterclass, special wealth starter course, full iGo travel membership, Elevate subscription, Trade Buddy subscription, Business Builder back office, and you can earn all 7 ways in the comp plan, and you get 15% in the dual team. Now, $299.99 is the monthly subscription. Yeah, and here it is. It's March 9th through 11th. It's regularly $1,249.99. You get a savings of $250, and it's now only $999.99 and 450 CV. All right, that's it, folks. Mark Cathcart coming to you from the flight deck.
Love it, love it, love it. But guess what, bro? Guess what?
What?
There's a couple of birthdays that came out after you made your video.
Oh,
Let's take a hot second and do happy birthday to Diamond Denise Lipstock in Germany. What's up, Denise? Happy birthday. And Diamond Sabi Ludvikova in the Czech Republic.
I got those.
Yes. You got them where?
I talked about them in the video.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you did.
Man, I blanked out.
So everybody's saying in the chat he did.
Did. Yeah, I know. I see it. Everybody's saying they were in there. They were in the video. He did. He did. The only one I saw was Alte.
No.
I'm telling you right now, I got to get this checked out. I got ADD like you wouldn't believe. I must have ate a squirrel. I must have ate a whole squirrel. I didn't just see a squirrel. I ate them. A big one, so says. I ate a big squirrel.
Oh, my God.
All right, bro. I apologize. I saw it. And I didn't even go anywhere. I'm sitting right here. I'm just
What were you doing?
Oh, Joe Peach is funny. He says, you should run for president. That is so good. You have no idea.
Oh
That
my
is-
God.
Except for the falling. I'm not gonna fall, Joe. I'm not gonna fall. And I'm gonna be better for the economy, but let's not go there. Anyway. Let's
do it.
Oh my God. All right. This is good. This is good. All right. Thank you everybody for suffering through this with me. For your tax documents, if you're in the United States, your tax documents are in your iPayout e-wallet. And just go there, follow these directions, and you can get them. Vasil is so funny. He says, make sure you close all your trades. That is too funny. But facts, bro. Facts. All right. What's next?
All right.
That's good. for the laugh, because we got to talk about something serious. I know we
right.
covered this in the video, but I asked Mark to put this in here so we could talk about this again today, because this continues to be an issue, and I want to really help people from a cultural standpoint of how to think about this. Okay, so when you enroll, you do enroll to be part of a team, but life is gonna happen. You're gonna have people that are gonna come, you're gonna have people that are gonna go, people that are gonna quit. You're gonna have people that get sick or whatever, have stuff happen in your upline. And what that can't be is that can't be the signal for everybody to go switch teams. Okay, just as a practical matter, it doesn't work. It doesn't even work from a technology standpoint, because it will erode, it will diminish the integrity of the tree, right? So, just think about the game Jenga. Anybody know the game Jenga? Mark, could you Google real quick a picture of the word of the game Jenga? You know which one I'm talking about, where you pull the blocks out, right? So you guys got to realize that every time we do one of these moves, it's like pulling out one of the Jenga blocks, right? And what happens if you pull out too many Jenga blocks? You got one yet, Mark?
Yeah.
Just throw it up there real quick. So here, if you pull out the too many Jenga blocks, every time you pull out one, it becomes more and more unstable, right? Becomes more and more unstable until you get to the point where you pull out one too many and it collapses.
There we go.
Right. I'm about to be off for Jenga in a second.
Yeah.
So I want everybody to have that visual real quick.
All right, there we go. Got it.
No, something's covering the screen. You don't see anything. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this game here, Jenga, right? You guys know Jenga, right? So I'm not selling Jenga, but you guys got the idea. Everybody's seen this game. So let me go back to our regular slide. So that's what happens. That's why, as a company, we don't want to do it. Also, because part of network marketing is that you're supposed to be able to build a team and eventually be able to retire and enjoy the income, which can't happen if it's the minute you retire, everybody's going to switch teams. All right. So from a perspective of being in a proper network marketing company and professional network marketers, which we hope you all are becoming, this is not the way that you want to do it. And so what you want to do is, when people come to you, right? Because every team is going to have its own energy and personality. Every leader has their own energy and personality that they provide for their team. And you're going to see some teams doing things that maybe you like better. And some people are going to be looking at your team and they like that team better, right? You can't keep switching. The grass is not necessarily greener when you go the other side, okay? Your upline doesn't build your business for you. You build your business. And in this particular company, you have something that most people don't have in network marketing. You have a corporate team that has a business builder background. So we know how to build a business. As a matter of fact, you have the greatest business builder in the industry as your CEO, and he's mentored your CMO and your COO in how to build, and we've both built successfully. So technically in this company, there's nobody without an upline, okay? And we have this concept called LU, loyalty, unity, edification. So you don't have to switch teams to get help, because the diamonds help each other, as you're starting to see more and more, okay? So that's not what you want to do. And those of you, you want to also be careful when people are approaching you and asking you, because they're novices or they don't understand or whatever. Don't encourage it. Don't be the person that encourages it. You know, I was always when I was building, my team was always the team that everybody wanted to come and be a part of. People would come to me all the time and say, how do I get on your team? And I never, ever, ever encouraged it. I always shut it down right then and there. I'm like, no, you don't need to be on my team. I come here every Saturday. I come here every Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night. I do things that are open to the whole company, and your leader is absolutely fantastic. You're in the right place. All you need to do is focus on you and being the best upline that you can be for your team, right? So that's kind of that's what I would say. Don't speak in code. Don't encourage people to sign up in another name. Well, is your husband in the business? Well, let's sign up with him on my team. Don't do it. That's a lack of integrity. All right. So don't do that. Just, we need to create an environment where everybody is safe, where people don't have to feel like they got to watch over their eggs at all time. Am I making sense to you guys? Is this penetrating? Right?
Yes, sir.
Because I got to tell you right now, my email is full of people asking to switch teams, and we're not going to do it. Right? Instead, what we want to do is we want to help you grow and be the leader that your team needs. Now, if you're out there and you're stuck and you need help, message us at support. Send a message, send a support ticket in, and tell them that you need some help building. T. Gray said to forward those emails to me. They will forward those. They will let me know that you're out there, and we'll make sure that you get some help. But I'll tell you what, if there's anybody out there that feels like they're an orphan, that they're not getting the help that they need, two things. Number one, never, ever, ever miss flight school.
Right.
Because Mark and I are going to teach what everybody needs to know to everybody. Okay? So number one, never, ever, ever miss flight school. Number two, when the diamonds do, when they do calls that are open to everybody, make sure you get on. All right? Make sure you get on. Never miss an event. And the next time we open up enrollment for the HB System Coaching Group, make sure that you are in there. Because now you're going to get some more intense training, coaching, and guidance on how to build your business. So make sure that you are doing what you need to do to get the information that you need.
That group is incredible. Yep. We teach the basic building blocks of success in network marketing.
Absolutely. And Mark, we've got diamonds whose businesses have been transformed by that group.
Absolutely. Mary Ann's business has been transformed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mary Ann, Jake, a bunch of folks, right? Yeah. So I want to encourage you guys, we need to take a stronger stance on this. Let's take a stronger stance on this because we really would hate to be kicking you guys out. That's not our goal. Our goal is not to be in the business of terminating people for infractions like this. It's so unnecessary, okay? And another thing, don't speak badly about other people's leaders. Don't speak, put it in the chat, don't speak badly about other people's leaders, okay? We know you love your leader, but that doesn't mean that the other leaders are not as good. Everybody is good in a different way. Desi is great in one way. Jackie is great in another. Darren is great in his way. Jake is great in his way. Kelly is great in her way. Avi is great in his way. David Hunt is great in his way. Everybody has something good, and don't speak badly about other people's leaders, because remember when we were kids, everybody hated their parents. And we would go to our friend's house and we would love their parents. And we would talk about how much we didn't like, what we didn't like about our parents because we were over there. But meanwhile, they hate their parents. They like your mama better than theirs. So now that we're adults, can we stop and just focus on why we're here, which is to build the business, have success, and have fun while we're doing it? Is that cool? All right. I really don't want to have to keep addressing this topic. And someone said to me, well, you won't have to address it when you start making examples of people. I really don't want to do that. We're having too much fun right now. We're on the verge of our great explosion, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So let's just do the right thing. And it's hard because in that moment, you're trying to build your business and you're looking at this person, they want to be on your team, you're thinking whatever. Can I let you in on a secret? Mark knows this. We've never seen anyone who switched teams do anything great.
No, sir.
Everyone who's ever switched teams, you know what they did when they got on the new team?
They quit.
They either quit or do the same shit that they were doing in the other team. That's one, right? I'm going to tell you right now, even people who have been able to legitimately get moved, and I don't want to offend anybody, but even people we have legitimately moved in Ibüümerang have not done any better or significantly better in their on the new team when they were on the old team. You know why? Because like Michelle just put in the chat, they are the common denominator. They are the common denominator. That person is the upline is not going to be the difference maker for you. You are the difference maker for you. At some point in time, you're going to make what's called the big decision, and that's going to be what does it, not your upline. Your upline can't make that decision for you. So let's shut this down. Let's stop trying to be crafty. Let's stop trying to get around the rules. Let's stop looking for the easy way. We have such incredible leaders who give to everyone on a big stage. Jackie and Jayla, what they do, they tend to do openly for everybody. They do some things for their team, and they should, and they're allowed to, but they do a lot that's open to everybody. Donnie, he does coffee and charts. It's open to everybody in the company. The Buddy Lounge, it's open to everybody in the company. He does these training calls that are open to everybody in the company. So you don't need to switch and be on his team. You don't. You have access to those things. And while I'm on that topic, please stop asking him for one-on-one coaching and for him to come and coach your team. I know you mean well, but you don't realize how selfish that is, because when he does that, he's not helping his team. Right? So just avail yourself of what he's made available to everyone. Recordings, etc. They're all there. There's no need for you to have one-on-one coaching and take him away from his family and his business in order to help you where he doesn't have any reward. Okay? And you don't need to be on his team because he's made these things available. Does that make sense? Okay? I just want to give you guys some practical stuff. Now, here's the thing. Where are my leaders at? Leaders. If you consider yourself a leader, put leader in the chat. If you consider yourself a leader, put leader in the chat. I'm trying to identify where my leaders are. Where are my leaders at? Where are my leaders? If you consider yourself a leader, put it in the chat, please. I want to see it right now if you consider yourself a leader. Okay. All right. Well, good. You put leader in the chat. Here's what that means. You are now a deputy of this information and philosophy. It means that when people come to you, you're going to echo what you just heard me say. You're going to uphold this philosophy. When people come to you and say, man, I really like your team better than this other team, here's what I want you to say. That's great. No problem. All teams are great in their own ways. But what we really have is a great big team, the company. When people say, I want to switch, I want you to discourage them, not encourage them. When people say, I want to just sign up under you, can I sign up a different position under you? I want you to just simply say, no. And I want you to promote flight school, and I want you to promote the HB System Coaching Group. I'd rather have people emailing me saying, instead of saying, can I switch teams to be with so-and-so? What do I have to do to get in that special coaching group because I don't have my leader and I need to grow? Okay? So I'm going to get off this topic now, but please, folks, please, let's make this a safe place for everybody, because I promise you, what you do to your upline, your downline will do to you. It's network marketing karma. It comes around. All right, cool.
Cool.
Back to you, sir.
All right. Special U.S. President's
This is a
state trading session. Is he going to go live at
yeah. So
15
so
a.m.?
Mark, this is a perfect example of what I was just talking about, right? You don't need to be on his team. He's giving for the whole folks, for the whole family. So Donnie and I were talking about this, Mark.
Yep.
And we were talking about how Monday is President's Day in the United States, which is a bank holiday. So what that means is that there's going to be pretty much no New York session, no New York trading session. So here's what he came up with. He said, you know what, here's what we can do. Let's just, since there's no New York trading session, let's get everybody together to trade the London session.
At 3:15
So
in the
here's
morning.
what we're going to, Donnie's going to open up the Buddy Lounge at 2:15 a.m. U.S. Central Time, 8:15 a.m. in the UK. So if you're in Atlanta, 3:15 a.m. If you're in Houston, 2:15 a.m. If you're in San Diego, 12:15 a.m. just after midnight. And we're going to trade the London session together. Right? So great timing for Europe, everybody else. That way you don't have to have a blank day on Monday. So Emerald, Donnie, Pips, thank you for doing this. We appreciate you serving the big team this way. And let's all get together and trade together. We're going to have a good time on Monday. Go to bed a little. If you're in the United States, go to bed a little earlier, unless you're in California, and get a little rest, because we're going to rock and roll. We're going to make some money.
All right. Trade Buddy shirts. This is the last chance.
Last chance.
Friends. I got mine.
Go, boy. Oh, that's why you wanted me to wear my Trade Buddy shirt.
Yes, that's why I wanted you to wear it.
Well, you can't tell me that like after we start. You need to like tell me that on Friday so I can go find it.
Yes, that's why.
All right.
All right.
This is it,
Last
folks.
chance.
All right. No, it's not still in the wash. It's been washed. My wife is just so efficient. It's been folded up, put somewhere, and I got to go and find it. I got a lot of Ibüümerang shirts.
All right.
I have a lot of black, so I got to go through the pile.
So,
okay.
If you're international and you're going to come to Houston, change the shipping country to the United States, okay? And you can pick it up at the event. All right?
Yep.
Cool.
You're right, Danny. Danny says I need more than one. Mark, how come your team only gave me one Trade Buddy shirt?
What?
Danny Latalian from Canada says I need to have more than one Trade Buddy shirt, and your team only gave me one Trade Buddy shirt. So I want to know why.
I only got one too.
All right.
All right.
Next slide.
All right.
Houston
Masterclass.
Be there or be square. I'm gonna let our diamonds really promote this, because I'm just gonna, we say it every week. This event is going to be okay. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about before. If your upline is gone, you can't afford to miss this event. Period. Full stop.
Very true.
If your upline is no longer in the business or whatever, you can't afford to miss this event. If you don't like your upline,
yeah, that's it. You don't like your upline.
you can't afford to miss this event. If you feel like your upline is not giving you the goods, you can't afford to miss this event. And if you feel any of those ways about your upline and you miss this event, you can't complain, because what you're saying is you're not willing to do for yourself. So make sure you get there. Now, if you're serious about building, you need to be there, because I can tell you right now, the whole intent of this event is to take the core group of people that are going to really help us build our business. You identify yourself as whether you're core or not by being there. give them what they need from the GOAT himself. I'm telling you, this event is not our normal Accelerate Vision. This is not that. This is Holt and Bugs laying the knowledge and practical smackdown of what you need to do in order to be successful in Ibüümerang. And you got to be there. I'm excited for this event. And you know what? So is Holton. So is Holton. So we expect a small group of people who are going to, and out of that small group of people is going to come the big money.
Right.
So let's go.
Cool. Houston Masterclass Special. You can upgrade now from basic standby and affiliate and the executive pack as well. And here's what you get.
All the good stuff. You get your ticket, you get your well-started course, you get the 70% discount IGO membership, trade buddy, 15% in the dual team, all that kind of cool stuff. Don't forget your subscription is $299.99, and that includes everything. All right, let's go.
All right, cool. Yeah, and the Houston event is at the Houston Post Oak by the Galleria. Okay, team call.
Big event on Sunday. Your diamonds are coming together. This is not one team. This is all teams. This is okay. It's hosted by your elite diamonds: Presidential Diamond, Darren Gibson; Black Diamond, Desi Lipova; Blue Diamond, Jake Parton; Blue Diamonds, Jackie and Jayla somehow fell off of this, but they were supposed to be on here too. And then you have all your other diamonds that are participating in this: Kelly, Julius, Brandon, Marianne, Vasil, Tier, Jason, Trey, Alte, et cetera, and your top emeralds are all coming together, and they want you on this call, no matter whose team you are on. This is for all Ibüümerang, all teams, everybody. Is that clear? How can I make it? Is there a bigger word than everybody? Is there a more everybody-ish word than everybody? Like all of y'all, everybody, the whole fam, okay? Edson, you're not on any of these teams, but you are supposed to be on this call with these guys. You guys get where I'm going with this? Everybody, okay? How do they say it in Texas? Everybody, right? A whole bunch of letters missing. Screenshot this, 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're on. That's 2 p.m. Central. And so this call is strategically, they designed this to be after our HB system call. So everybody get on here. Okay? Diamonds, I expect my payment for promoting your call.
Yeah. PDDG. He's looking sexy.
All right. Cool. Let's go.
All right. Yes. And here is Jackie and Jayla and Trey. They are doing another event on February 20th at the Atlanta Fairfield by Marriott. Yes. Business partners are $10, and that is to cover the room.
Gotcha.
All right. And Manifest Dreams to Reality, Jake Parton, 24th of February, 2024, and it's $35 per person.
You tricked me. It's not in, that's not in anything you sent me.
Yes. I put it in when I was doing the announcements.
All right. Blue Diamond Jake Parton is on fire. He's clear. He's so clear. You got to be there. You've got to be there. So if you're in the UK or near the UK, if you can get there easily, you should go. You know, for example, that team in Germany, if you guys really want to kickstart your business, get to the UK event. Get some of that fire. Take it back to Germany with you. All right?
All right.
Cool.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Travel, so smarter choice. How IGO saves you time and money.
Yeah, we have some special guests today. So here's the deal. The reason we wanted to have Jackie, Blue Diamond, Jackie Pippins, and Emerald Vita Wooten come out on here today is everybody's got IGO, and we don't talk about it as much, but it is really an incredible secret weapon, and we love it. We absolutely love it. It's in our presentation, and we want to make sure that this new wave of people, we got a lot of new people, that everybody understands the value of what they have. And I can think of better people than Blue Diamond Jackie Pippins and Emerald Vita Wooten on here and share what is so great about all this stuff. So if you guys can come on camera.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? Can we take a slide down so we can say hi to these guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys?
Hello, hello. I am great. How are you? Listen, Tigre, just got a message. Tell Tigre to put their blue diamonds on that flyer.
You know what? Yep, you're right. You are 100% right.
I forgot.
It wasn't
No,
Tigre.
just kidding.
That's okay though. It's all right. We know who you are, and you changed your hair, and it looks nice.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
got a
Yeah.
message too.
Yeah,
I got
so-
a message too. Drop
you got?
wood from my name, please.
Wood, not wooden, wood. Drop wood. And you notice I didn't say it. I saw it there and I was like, I intentionally did not say it. Yeah, Vita Wooten. Wood is a thing of the past. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. So now that we got that clear up, see, James says, thank you, Tigre. You're welcome, sir. No problem. No problem. Yep, try not to get shot on Saturday. So here we go. Let's turn the floor over to you guys to talk about IGO. I want to thank you guys for coming on and doing that. And after you guys are done, we're gonna do a quick Blue Zone training. So the floor is yours.
Right.
All right. So, Mark, will you be able to just
Yes.
roll? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so hello world, hello BÜM family. So we want, first and foremost, we want everyone to start taking control of their business, because this is your business, right? This is not Holton and Erling's business. This is not your Diamond's business. This is your business. This is everybody's business. So we want you to start taking control of your business. I take control of my business. I call T Gray all the time with different ideas, different things that we can do to help grow the business. But we need you as well. We need you to take ownership, because we had a home party day one day in, I think it was December or November, but you stopped after that one time, and it's done, one and done. That's not taking control of your business, right? You're only taking control when we throw out a suggestion. We need it ongoing. I never stop. We have a local meeting twice a month here in Atlanta. Why? Because I'm taking ownership of my business. I hear some of you, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. I got Mr. Donnie Pips, who is in my organization. He's doing something every single day for the company. He hasn't stopped since he's been here. He does coffee and charts, and now he's doing a buddy lounge. And you can't do one party, you know? So we got to take control of our business. So this is why we're here today. And we're going to show you some things that you may not even paid attention to, the value, what you have in your business. So we're going to show you that on today. So I got my Emerald, Miss Vita Wooten, with me. We were going over some things in the back office, and I was like, oh my God, people need to see this. So we're going to share it with you guys today. All right.
Awesome. Awesome. So we know that Ibüümerang, we travel and we trade, but I also want to show you how we save, travel, trade, and save. So did y'all know that we have something called Bill Genius? Bill Genius?
Next slide.
So Bill Genius is where we have expert negotiators negotiating on our behalf for our bills, all of our bills, any bill, whether we know it or not. All you have to do is insert your bill in Bill Genius, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a little bit. And the negotiator will figure out if they can save you on your monthly bill. Do you all know how much money the average American has left over each month after saving or after paying their bills? Just guess. It is only $30. So we got to make a way to change that. Only $30 the average American has left from paying their monthly bill because we are paying or overpaying our bills. We have been paying way too much for bills, over $60 billion in overpayments. Now, before I heard about Bill Genius or before I had access to this, I literally did not know there were retail prices to bills. Like, who knew that? I just thought the bill, they gave me the bill, I pay the bill, and that's it. I didn't know that there were wholesale bills or that we can get a discount on our everyday type bills. Like, let me show you what type of bills that we can save on. Cell phones, home security. Who knows somebody with a cell phone? Right. Okay. Obviously. Home security, bottled water. Y'all see me drinking water all the time. Every time I'm on a call, I'm on bottled water. How about saving on that? Commercial cleaning, cable, internet. Maybe you don't have cable, but you got internet, I'm sure. Trash pickup, heat, payroll. That's for corporations. Electricity, pest control, all kinds of things. I want you guys to find out from here today. I'm going to show you how to go in the back office that you have and upload your bill, and the negotiator will see if they can save you money. If
So
they
Vita,
can
let me
save,
say something
okay.
on that waste management.
Oh,
So
yeah.
on that waste management, my husband uploaded our waste management bill, right?
Mhm.
And we saved exactly $40 every single month on our waste management. And they negotiate you year by year. So our year expired, and my husband was like, where's that thing that you had that saved us on our bills? We need that. Because that was a $40 savings. So he was super, super excited about that. So he was like, what all can we upload? What can we upload? Right. So he got super excited about that. So you guys, if you haven't used this, you are really missing it. And if you are outside of the US, this is just for the US. But if you're outside the US, you have some business partners that you put in the business that's in the US. So you can share this with them as well.
That's awesome. It's funny you say that about your waste management. Lawn service is on there. We save on our lawn service. So it was already really low because I like to shop around a lot of times. And this particular lawn company, when the negotiators checked, they were like, you did a really good job. We found $5. I'm like, $5? I'll take $5 because my lawn service isn't that much. But they were able to save me $5 a month. That equals what, $60 a year? I'll take that. That'll add up. And another thing you mentioned, your husband said, well, what about that service? I love the fact that once you upload your bill and they negotiate on your behalf, you never have to think about it again. They put reminders in their calendar and they keep track of it. So when the year goes by or however long your savings are, they will send you an email and they'll say, oh, it's about that time again. We're negotiating on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. We'll let you know if we're able to save you anything. So I love that. And did you know that oftentimes when they're not able to save you anything, just because they reached out to the company and they're doing this in bulk, this is attorneys or negotiators or whoever these people are behind the scenes, they're out there on our behalf. They're able to get us, like, I got a credit. They said, I can't save you on your monthly bill, or the company wasn't going to save you on your monthly bill because you already had the lowest rate, but we'll give you a customer reward credit or something like that. And it was like $100. They were like, well, we can't save it off your bill, but we'll give you a credit to your bill. I was like, I'll take that. Like, who doesn't want free money? And guess what I do with my extra money? I put it in my trading account. But that's a whole different story. All the money goes to the trading so I can what? Multiply that money. So next we have the system is everything is systemized. This is how you lower your bills. Right now, the average Bill Genius customer is saving 1,000 or more by uploading 3 bills. And we want you to try. Just upload everything. We don't know which ones you'll save on, but just try it. It's 3 simple steps. 1, 2, 3. You upload your bills, 3 minutes or less. A lot of you all have your bills online already. So all you have to do is upload it from online. But don't worry, if you're old school like me and you have some paper bills, that's okay. You can take a copy, a picture of your paper bill and upload it. They make it simple. Bill Genius does all the work for you, and you don't pay anything unless you save. And I really don't even like that phrase, don't pay unless you save. You really, to me, Vita only. To me, you're not paying at all because they create their own pay. They share in what they're able to save. So let's just give an example. This person, it looks like John, he saved 500. I don't know. Look, y'all know how I am. Let me put on my glasses because I can't see. $501 on his bills. So let's just say if this was one bill, half of that would go to Bill Genius, the negotiators, and the other half you would get. So there's absolutely no charge. That's the fee. They are getting paid from what they help you save. So you're not out of pocket anything up front. So guys, you have definitely got to take advantage of what is in your back office. It's included. Remember, Mr. T. Gray said, you get access to everything. Well, this is one of those things. You get everything back there. Bill Genius, you get travel, you get trade. So the next slide shows you how easy it is to upload. Get your bills ready. Like I said, take a snapshot or a photo, scan your latest bill. All they need is one. They don't need a 12 months. You just need one bill because it'll have your account information. There's no upfront charge. And number 3, the more bills you upload, the better, because that's an opportunity for you to save more. And as I just said, save more. But wait, there's more. Go ahead, Miss Jackie.
Next slide. All right, you guys. Now let's do some traveling, right? Listen, we love to travel, but we don't want to pay full price, right? We got a lot of bougie folks out there. You want the 5-star lifestyle, but you don't want to pay for the 5-star lifestyle. That's me, right? I want the maid service, the butlers. I want the red carpet laid out. I want to be treated like the queen that I am, all right? So we're going to show you how you can save with your travel, with your iGo. These are the things that's in your back office right now, right today. Next slide.
Okay, so let me talk about the marketplace because I'm like, I love iGo. So if anybody knows anything about my background, I've been doing real estate for 28 years, love it. But I've said over the last, I don't know, maybe decade, I used real estate to fund my travels. I make that money so I can travel. But now, like Miss Jackie said, I can travel like a bougie person, but on a budget. So let me show you an all-inclusive trip. We have all this in the back, you guys. This is one of the things in the marketplace. So the marketplace, you have access to timeshares that other people have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to own, but they may not want to still have access to it, or they may just want to switch their weeks or whatever. They literally can upload their timeshares in here, and several of them are all inclusive. I do want to take a little sidebar and let you know, I was speaking to a pastor's wife, and I was talking to her about the travel and trade, and she said, not interested in the trade, whatever. But tell me about this travel. I heard you say something about a timeshare. She said, what does it cost? What do I need to do to put my timeshare in there? I want to get rid of this thing. I want to join just to put my timeshare somewhere. I don't want this timeshare, but I want to be able to have access. I don't mind other people using it, but instead of it sitting dormant and paying fees, there's nothing for me to do with my timeshare. I said, oh, guess what? We have a marketplace. You can upload your timeshare. Other people can book your timeshare and you can get paid. Can I hear hello, a amen, a dollar sign or something for some passive income? So here's one of those. This is an all-inclusive. Actually, some of them in the back, when you go back there, they're going to say all-inclusive required. You don't have to force me to have everything included. Trust me. So it's exclusive resort weeks. You stay where you want for the price you love. You literally can put in a range or a price for a particular place, and the owner can say yes or no, whether they want to allow that or not. So next slide, please. Here's some examples. Number one, the Reef Cocoa Beach and Spa, mandatory, all inclusive. Y'all, this is 4-star, $114. But look, if you see under $114, that's total for the week. It's $16 a night. Yes, you heard me. Bougie Travel. This is a 4-star beach spa, all inclusive, for $114 for the week, $16 a night. Underneath that, maybe you want to go a little splurge, $17 a night. So again, all inclusive. It's in Mexico, Playa Car, something. Then we have Hacienda Tres Rios. There's so many different places. This is $500. This is a little island separate. This is phenomenal, guys. That's a 5-star. They have so many different options available back there. Still only $71 per night. Somebody on our team just texted me the other day about this. He said, my wife and I, our anniversary is coming up. And guess what? We are, I'm not saying who it is because I don't know if the whole thing is a surprise, but they're going to one of these places. You know, sometimes they say, pack your bags, put a bathing suit in there. I'm not telling you where we're going, but you can live big baller style and nobody know you're only paying $17 a night. Who else wants some access to this? Let's talk about cruises. That's going to be our next slide. So beyond this slide, we have ocean cruises, river cruises, sailboats, yachts, all this stuff is available. So this, Ms. Jackie, this past, what was it? Christmas and New Year's, took our family. We did a international cruise for a week. It was like 9 days on the cruise. And then we stayed in Europe for another week. Look what we have. This one, I know I've heard a lot of people on their bucket list. They want to go to Alaska on an Alaska cruise. I actually want to do this. This is one I have not done yet because you want to see the whales and all of this stuff. 7 nights Alaskan cruise. If you see this, it says starting at $544 per person. But wait, I know you're thinking, yeah, of course, that's probably some interior room, some little spot. That one might be. But if you look to the right in that picture with the boat, $574 for an ocean view room. Okay, you pay $30 more and you get the exterior room with the ocean view. Yo, we have all this stuff we are sitting on and not taking advantage of. I know everybody's not taking advantage of it. Somebody, what did T. Gray say? He did an Alaska cruise. It was beautiful. And yes, you paid a whole lot more. People don't know. But on top of the cruise, over here are your itinerary. They tell you where you're going to go each day so that you can plan for it. Juneau and Anchorage and all the other little words that I can't see. But the point is, you go to various different ports while you're on this cruise and you have so much fun, which leads us into the next slide. And Miss Jackie, you could talk about the activities.
Activities. I love to have fun, you guys. Now, where are we going?
Houston.
Where are we going? That's right. We are going to Houston we found something for you while you are in Houston. Listen at this. Anybody want to go on a hunt, right? A scavenging hunt, right? In Houston for 2 hours. Look at this. $9. $9, you guys. You cannot beat that. This is in your back office. And who love to stay behind that camera? We love to take photos, right? How about a group of 12, right? Only for, I think it was $139 for a group of 12. Now divide that by 12. You guys, you cannot beat this. So we can go have a photo right in Houston while we're in Houston. We put the dates that we're going to be in Houston. And so this is in Houston. All right. And then we have another city again for, and look, you guys, this is $6. $6. It's on me. I'm gonna pay for this. This $6, right? And the kids can go free. You guys, this is in our back office. And here's the kicker. You get points every time you book in your back office. You're gonna get points every single time, you guys. That's called a win-win-win every single time. Who's going to Houston, right? Let's get together and do a photo shoot. Yes, I love it.
So before we move on, I do want to talk about that photo shoot because a lot of people have their teams coming. Imagine, like, so I'm going to show you how to stack on value. Okay, stack on value. So you said, how much is 12 people? How much is it going to be for 12 people? Well, the total is $139. That's $11.60 per person for a photo shoot. It's 3 to 4 locations that the photographer will take you to around the city. This is ours. This is private. You have a private online viewing gallery. You can see the pictures right then and there. Imagine having that kind of stuff for your social media done. Imagine having your group, maybe it's your family, and you taking trips and things that you can show other people for $139, y'all. You can't beat this. Now, where I said stack on value, remember the previous slide was about a cruise. And I don't know how many people have been on cruises, but most of the time when you go on a cruise, or even if you go to these all-inclusive resorts, they try to sell you some package, or, hey, there's people walking up on the shore, or on the cruise, they'll have every day, they'll lay on your bed where they're going to be going, where the activities are. Well, I don't want to pay the retail price for those excursions when I have access to activities in my back office on iGo. So all I do, and I did this specifically multiple times on this past cruise that I just told you I went on in Europe. I saw where they were going. They have multiple different choices, all kinds of different things. So I saw what did our family want to do. So one of the places, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I know we have multiple people from all over the world here. So somebody could probably put it phonetically in the chat for me, but it's in Holland. I think it's called Bruges or Bruges, something. But that was like my favorite place. It is phenomenal. It's like this quaint little town. Everything is still like in the 1600s. It's like these little gingerbread, but it has beautiful cathedrals and churches. So I saw that I needed a tour. I wanted to know all about all of this stuff. So I went in my iGo pack and looked for the cost of the activity. And my activity was like $72 per person, adults, and the children were a little bit less. On the cruise ship, each person was $144. So it was almost half of, and it was the same, it was the same people. I saw the same people that I saw on the cruise ship while I was there, because I did the excursion with them. I got on the same chartered bus off the boat to the excursion, but I paid less. I'm so excited, y'all. You can do this, the same thing that I'm doing. But on top of that, lifestyle, we have access to discount gift cards and restaurant savings. Now, I told y'all I'm a realtor. So oftentimes I'm having to entertain my clients, my people come in from another country, or maybe I have to buy a closing gift. Maybe y'all are corporate and y'all want gifts or stocking stuffers. Did you know that you can buy a $25 restaurant gift card and only pay $3.41 for $25 worth of food? Or maybe it's a couple of people and you know it's a nicer restaurant. You buy a $50 restaurant gift card and only pay $5.74. And maybe it's a really nice place and it's going to be more, $100. You get $100 restaurant gift card for $12.49. Now, when you give these away, people are thinking that you spent face value because it says $100 or it'll say $50 or $25. There are over 8,000 different restaurants for you to choose from. The website is restaurants.com. So no matter where you are, there is going to be a restaurant somewhere in that state or city that you're at where you can use this certificate. But I do want to say, don't go buy $100 restaurant gift card and think you're going to go buy a $2 dinner and I'm gonna make $98. They're gonna give y'all. Don't try to beat the system. It's already a savings. Go enjoy yourself. Spend $150 and only pay basically the 50 plus the 12 or whatever it is. You're not going to get money back, but you will get to save. So this is phenomenal. Now, remember, I talked about stacking. Let's say we went to Orlando. We went to Disney. Maybe we went to Miami to go visit Master Trainer Donnie Pips. We went down there. And Miami's a little bit pricey, right? But we got to eat. So before I just walk in some random restaurant, what if we looked on restaurants.com and said, we put in the city, because they allow you to put in the city where you're going to be. I put in Miami and I'm like, oh, here's a restaurant down the street from my hotel. Let me buy one of these restaurant gift cards. Now I can treat my Emerald brother to dinner and didn't have to pay full price. He doesn't care what I paid. He got dinner and I saved money, right? So y'all can do the same exact thing. And no, Donnie, I did not do that when me, you, Hazel, and James went out. We paid full fare. But if I was thinking, I would have did it. But anyway, so that's what we wanted to show you. And last but not least, oh no, we have a couple more worldwide tours. Jackie, you want to talk about these?
No, you go ahead. You're doing so good.
Okay. Okay. So tours. When I told you about the European trip, this is where I look first. Actually, they have 7 to 18 days type of tours. Like these are worldwide tours. Now, a lot of you all that are in Europe or Africa or whatever, when you come to another continent, you don't want to stay 3 or 4 days. A lot of times you want to stay for a week or 2 weeks. Well, this is going to be the best way for you to get the full experience. Meals are included on a lot of these tours. If you see that first one at the top, that's South America, $1,259 per person, 9 days. Buenos Aires. Okay. Rio de Janeiro. Who's going to be able to beat that? Nobody. And we're talking about meals included. And with these worldwide tours, you have a tour guide that speaks the language, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you're coming with multiple different people with multiple different languages, don't worry, because you'll have a headset that comes with it where they'll speak the language, but it'll translate automatically into your language. How do I know? Because I tried that when I was in Germany. I don't speak German, but I was able to just pick the little flag on the translator. I put US flag and I heard everything as if they were talking to me and speaking to me in English. I love this, guys. All of this stuff is back there. You have no idea what you have access to. Utilize these things. Pre-plan it. Set up a girls trip or a couples trip or whatever. And while y'all are out there, I'm sure you're going to talk about trading. I'm not an accountant, but I bet that might be some sort of write-off because you're in business. So why not be in business, save some money, have the tour guides do all the work for you. If you're like me, I don't know how to plan all this stuff. I don't want to plan all of where we're going to go today, tomorrow, the next day. I just want to show up, and I can do that because they set it all up for me. I just pay the money, I write it off, I meet some people, I have fun, and I can build an international team. I think this is phenomenal, but how am I going to get there? Now, this is your lane, Miss Jackie. How are we getting there?
We're gonna take a flight, right? So we do have flights, you guys, on our website now. Now we don't guarantee flights, but let me tell you something. I went to Paris. Yeah, was it Paris? Yeah, when I first came in the business, Mr. Holton Bugs was going to Paris, and I was like, I want to go to Paris, right? I never been to Paris, so I looked on Delta because I'm a Delta girl. I'm just that girl. I'm just that girl, right? So I looked on Delta. My flight going to Delta was a little over $4,000. Then I knew that I had this iGo. So I went to iGo, you guys, for the same flight, the same Delta, the exact same time was $999 on our site. So sometimes we will beat the price that's out there. So it just doesn't hurt to check, right? I screenshot that, you guys. I was showing that to everybody in the entire world. I was so excited about that. So that was amazing. So, and then I got points on top of that. So it's amazing, guys, what we have. You don't sell your value. We got a lot back there. Just that alone is worth the price that we're paying for this company. I'm like serious. You see how much I saved just that right there. That paid my subscription for a whole year, just that savings. And then we're saving $40 every single month on our waste management. Guys, you're not using what you have. And so we just came to you today to share with you what we have and what you're missing, okay? So that
Hey,
is
Jackie,
Mhm.
Jack, you guys, I tell you what, thank you, Jackie Vita, thank you. You know, because even those of us who use iGo all the time, like I use iGo. If I'm going somewhere, I use iGo. But just what you and Vita were talking about, I'm like, we have that, and
Yeah.
and I want to say, I said, but is that someplace I would want to stay, right? Because I mean, I want to ask the question that people are thinking, is that someplace I would want to stay? So Vita, I was looking at your list, right? And I said, oh, so I logged into my iGo, and I went, I did the same search, right? So I logged into my iGo. Where's my iGo? There's my iGo. Well, I'm going to come back to that. And I said, okay, I saw this resort that was on your list. I said, is that someplace I would want to stay? So I went and I said, okay, it's 4.5 stars. Let me see. So then I went and I searched it independently online, right? Because I wanted to read the reviews. And if you look at this, guys, the majority of the reviews here are 4 and 5 star reviews, 4 stars, 5 stars. People are really happy. Most of them 5 stars. And I just read the first few. This person says, my 7th time going here, it's still my happy place. 7 times. Service keeps getting better every time. Food is 90% great. This next person says the food is amazing, 100% friendly, awesome service, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, hold on a second, right? And then I went and I looked at the pictures. And oh, this is a different one I was looking at, right? I looked at the pictures and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, right? But then I said, let me click on the thing that said view dates. And this is what I discovered that was crazy. This place is normally $2,500 for the week. But for this week here, it's $500. And for this week here, it's $800. So if you're flexible in your time, you could literally stay here and save a ton of money. And then I was looking at this next place, which was also crazy. This place goes for as much as $3,500 for the week. But if you can go this particular time, you can go for $400.
Wow. See? Do you see that? $3,100 savings. Yes.
You could save $3,100 and stay there in the same room, the 2-bedroom room that sleeps for $400.
Yes, sir.
I like what Nita just put in the chat. She says, I will spend all my money messing around with IGO.
You know what? We went to Paris and we got a discount on going to the Louvre and going up to the Eiffel Tower. So we did that.
Look at that.
Awesome.
So I appreciate you guys, because we want everybody to understand that this is something that is super special. I know we've focused a lot of energy on trading and on Trade Buddy and Elevate, but this is here. Now, I want to make an important clarification for everybody. What we've done coming into 2024 is, instead of having all these different levels, we made everything simple, okay? So everybody gets IGO. You don't have to choose it. There's no more travel and trade. Travel and trade is everything that we do, right? So, but if you are below the CEO pack, if you join the business now and you join at affiliate or executive, you get the version of IGO that gives you up to 35% discount, right? It's the same version that our customers get, right? If you want to have access to everything that Vita and Jackie just showed you, where do you need to be? CEO pack. Right? And as you can see from what they just showed you, all you got to do is take 1 or 2 trips for it to be more than worth it, right? The savings on what we were just looking at playing around was $3,100, which is 2 CEO packs. So you could save your CEO pack and your subscription for the year on just that 1 trip, and the whole thing is worth it. So Jackie, thank you for this great idea that you had. And this was Jackie's idea, and I'm glad you're such a good business partner. Yeah.
Taking ownership, right?
She know how to
Yes.
show you to the money. Yes.
Great. Whenever I'm talking to Jackie, whenever I'm talking to Desi or Darren, I know I'm talking to the true owners of the company, because they own it, right? They really operate as, this is my company. So appreciate you guys. Vita, thank you so much. And let's go talk about the Blue Zone, everybody. And
Donnie, T. Gray, one more thing. Monday, Mr. Donnie Pips and myself will be doing Boom Burst Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Ooh, you know what? He will have already been up, so he'll be dropping off the Buddy Lounge to go and do the Boom Burst at 9 a.m. Eastern, everybody. So this is going to be a good deal. It's going to be a great morning Monday. It's going to be a great morning. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So where are we, folks? As we wrap up today's training, we are in the Blue Zone. Time to get focused. Let's make this money in the Blue Zone. It's Blue Zone time, everybody. And what is the Blue Zone about? Who can tell us? Before we turn it, oh, you slipped the slide. What is the Blue Zone about? No, not massive recruiting. Not massive recruiting. What is the Blue Zone?
Definitely the profit zone.
What is the theme of the Blue Zone? Okay, we're going to show you. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
Massive sponsoring. Okay. And the Blue Zone is from when to when? We've been in the Blue Zone for a few days already. When is the Blue Zone from? 11th to the 20th. Excellent. Excellent. So massive sponsor. Let's talk about what that means.
All right.
Okay.
You want me to take this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So it's time to get your prospects started. So here's what you want to do. You want to do 3-way calls with your experts. You want to get your prospects off the fence and into the system, and then launch your new team members and get them some immediate results. What does it mean to get immediate results? 72 hours. You've got to get them 2 people. Within 72 hours.
That's right. So when you get to the blue zone, what was the white zone, everybody? What was the white zone? The theme of the white zone was what? Massive what? Massive exposure. Way to go, Anastasia. Massive exposure, right? And so we showed a lot of people the business in the first 10 days of the month. What do we do in the next 10 days? We're going to follow up and get those people in, okay? It's time to get them in. They've seen it. Now it's time to get them in. And so we're doing three-way calls. We're doing validation calls. It's time to get them off the fence, right? And like Mark said, get them new immediate results. So if we can go to the next slide, let's dig into this just a little bit, right? So we got to follow up and we need to follow through, right? So follow through means that we don't just stop when they get in, okay? Now, why do we follow up? They've got concerns, they got questions or, uncertainties, no problem, right? We follow up so that we can get them signed up and enrolled in the business. And we follow up so that we can book a meeting from a meeting. We can bam fam them to the next exposure. Next slide.
All right. All right.
So
okay.
Go for it.
Yeah. Most people get started on an average after 5 follow-ups. 44% of people quit after their first no. So stick with it, folks. You need to follow up 5 separate times.
Yep, absolutely. And the way you follow up 5 times is you bam fam, you book a meeting, you book the next call, the next thing from that conversation. You don't have to call back and try to schedule another one. You're like, okay, well, you know what? I want to introduce you to so-and-so, right? Or you really need to see this. 44% of people don't do that. The person says no and they just stop. Okay? But this is where you got to go back to being children. Because you wanted to get ice cream, you asked mommy for ice cream, she said no, what did you do? You wanted ice cream, you asked mommy for ice cream, she said no, what did you do? Bonnie says persist, everybody says they kept asking, right? Somebody said go ask daddy, right? But at the end of the day, as children, here's what we knew. Here's what we knew as children. No is just the beginning of the sale. How many of you guys have bought things that you said no to at first, right? That person who bought that timeshare probably said no at first. The car you're driving is probably a no at first, right? Because no simply means not right now. Or no simply means I'm afraid. No simply means I'm not sure. No simply means I don't really believe it's possible to make this money. No means I'm unclear, right? No doesn't mean no until you get to hell no. Right? So no is just the beginning of the sale. So when we were kids and you wanted ice cream and you asked mommy for ice cream and she said no, you said, all right, cool. Now you got that out of your system. Now we can get down to business. All right, cool. What else do we have?
All right.
So this is the baseball diamond of success, right? Of course, it's based on American baseball, which a lot of people understand from different parts of the world, right? But you start out at the bottom and you move the person to their first exposure. That's first base, right? And then you move them to their second exposure, which is second base. And you move them to a third exposure, which is third base. And then maybe you bring them home as a new team member, right? What are these exposures? Presentations, three-way calls, eye to side, one-on-one presentations, good parties, BÜM parties, a big team meeting like is going to happen in Atlanta and in the United Kingdom, conference calls like we've been doing all week, video conferences, BÜM TV. There's so many different ways you can just keep moving. I'll give you some more. Prospecting videos from your rank up, profit snatcher, videos, etc. So all of these are things you can, oh, you saw this? Okay, let me show you this. Oh, you saw that? Let me show you this. You saw that? Let me show you this. Until the person says, I'm in, or I just want to be a customer, or leave me alone.
right.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right.
Method of exposures. This is awesome. So good and boom parties, face to face, belly to belly, and you can look people in the eye and you can get them signed up right on the spot. This is the #1 way to grow your business.
I had a chance to read the chats, Joe Peach. Yes, you are right. There are times in life when no means no. Yes, sir. Continue to the next slide. All right. So here's a success tip. Schedule it. Schedule it. All right. Professionals work by calendar. And what I would encourage you to do is to schedule all your follow-ups in the calendar, even if it's not a follow-up that you're actively engaged in. Here's a success tip. One of the things I would do. If I had Ava agree to watch a video, I'm going to put, and she said, I'm going to watch it on Tuesday at 6 or whatever. I'm going to put in my video, my calendar, Tuesday, 6 p.m., Ava watching video. And I'm set a little notification 15, 30 minutes before. And I'll text Ava and be like, hey, 6 o'clock's coming up. Enjoy the video. Looking forward to talking with you afterwards. Just little things. What are the little things that can give you the edge to actually help people to follow through? But I put these things on my calendar and you should put them on yours. Okay, next.
Cool. All right. Facts tell, stories sell. Who is this brand new Sapphire? Connor?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to tell that story. Connor came into the business. He went Sapphire in 7 days.
There you go. Facts tell, stories tell. He went Sapphire in 7 days. So what does it show? It doesn't have to take forever to be successful, right? So that's the whole point of using a story like that. All right, let's go to the next one. Another key to effective follow-up is to use leverage, right? So this is where the front end being a dual team system is really good, because what does it do? It gives you the opportunity to create leverage. It gives you the opportunity to say, hey, listen, one reason you want to go ahead and get started is because I have a number of people that are coming into the business. And the question to you is this: when they get started, do you want them to be above you and benefit from what you do, or below you so that you can benefit from what they do? Okay, well, then you need to go ahead and get started so you can get started before them, right? And that's the power of the dual team and positioning, okay? I know some of you guys, when you are doing your pushes, will use paper applications. That's fine, right? Because that actually allows you to then put people in the order that you've promised them, and say, hey, look, I can put you at the top of this if you go ahead and get started right now. Here's the key thing though: if you are doing that, do not hold that for more than 24 hours. Okay, it's not fair to the people, and make sure you properly destroy their information once you finish and putting them in the system. Okay, next slide.
All right. So third.
So another.
Go ahead.
I was positive that you could do it.
So three-way calls: third-party validation, senior support, senior partner support, and team member social proof. So when you get on a call, you're going to want to edify that person. And we're going to go over this. So we've got the edification triangle coming up, and you want to give testimonials for IGO as well.
Joe Peach is asking, do we have a updated presentation in Rank Up? We do not, but we will. We'll fix that. I see it right now. I see what I need to do. Gotcha. We'll make it happen. All righty. Next slide. So how long do you follow up? Until they get in? Until they get referral? They give you a referral, or until they tell you to stop And we also want to add here, and well, in the first one, until they enroll as a business partner or a customer. Okay? As a business partner or a customer until they give you referrals or until they tell you to stop. So stay in the game. Now, what do you do when they enroll? Right? 2 slides. You want to help them get immediate results. Mark said this in the beginning. You want to help them get immediate results. You want to help them get their first 2 customers. You want to help them get dual team qualified and maybe even achieve the CEO circle within their first week. As we've been saying over the past few weeks, if there's one thing you want to master the art of helping a new person enroll their first 2 people within their first 7 days. Whoever does that is king or queen of the mountain. All right. And in the process of how do you get customers? How do you get customers, everybody? Let's see who's been paying attention. How do you get customers? I got 1, show the plan. I got 2, show the plans. I got in the presentation, which is show the plan, right? Mario, what is that? Show the plan. Everybody's saying show the plan, testimonials. The way you get customers is expose people to the business. You go for ambassadors, show everybody the presentation. And then at the end, let them sort themselves out. Can you put that in the chat? Let them sort themselves out. All right. The people who want to be business partners will be business partners. The people who want to be customers, sign them up as customers. Okay. All right, cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
So
And then
that's what you want to.
once you get someone in the business, sit them down and book 4 presentations in the first week.
Exactly. So if we can jump ahead to the 3-way call slide.
Okay.
There's the one.
There it
Perfect.
is.
Okay. So this is one of your secret weapons, 3-way calls. You can do these with your upline. You can do these with your teammates. You can even do these with your downline, right? Once you have taught them what they need to say, right? So you need to do 3-way calls are a secret weapon. If we go to the next slide, the prospect. Now, 3-way calls are for somebody who's already seen a presentation. Somebody put that in the chat. Who gets a 3-way call? Someone who's done what? Who gets a 3-way call? Someone who's done what? Excellent. 3-way calls are for exposed people. Thank you, Diamond Vasil. People who've already seen a presentation. Don't waste someone's time with a 3-way call with somebody who hasn't seen anything, because all they're going to do is invite them to see it. Right? So don't waste time on that. Next slide. How does a 3-way call work? And we're gonna come back and we need to do a full proper 3-way call training, because we're going fast today and we're just skimming it. But this is a whole training in and of itself. That's why I was kind of stuck trying to figure out where to skip to. But in a 3-way call, the person who's doing the 3-way call needs to find out what the person is concerned about, and you can actually tell them up front, right? You find out the areas of concern. Set it up with your upline expert. Let them know, I've got Joe, I want to do a 3-way call. He's worrying about does he have enough time? And then you want to edify using the edification triangle, which is now on the screen. And the edification triangle basically says the reason 3-way calls work is because, especially if your prospect is somebody that is in your warm market, they may trust you, but they might not respect you as being an expert in this business. But now you can introduce them to an expert in the business that you have respect for. And now the prospect will be able to respect that person as the expert in the information that they give, and at the same time, leverage the trust that they have for you. That's why 3-way calls work. Okay. But also, you can.
You need to edify the expert.
Yeah, but you do that, and you do that beforehand, right?
Yeah.
We'll go through this in a more detailed training, because it's already We got like 5 minutes left, so I'm going to try to finish. Lifeline calls are three-way calls that you do with someone who's already signed up. Okay? So if you have somebody who's ready to sign up, don't make them wait for a three-way call. They say, man, I like this. I want to get in. Go ahead and sign them up. All right? And now instead of doing a three-way call, you do a lifeline call. All right? And we'll take a screenshot of this. We'll get into this in a little bit more detail later as well. Okay? Everybody get a screenshot? When you get a screenshot, go ahead and put yes. Okay, cool. Excellent. Awesome. Yeah, lifeline call is a welcome call. Ready to go, Pat. That's another name for it. All right. So we're going to stop here, but we're in the blue zone. Bottom line, if we can take the slides down, the bottom line of this blue zone is we exposed a lot of people in the first 10 days of the month, and we don't stop exposing people in the blue zone. We keep exposing people, but we want to now make sure that we're going back and closing the deal with the people that have already seen it. Does that make sense, everybody? All right, cool. All right, well, we had an action-packed training today. Meet you guys at one of those resorts in Mexico.
I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
I'm coming with you,
Yeah,
bro.
man, come on, man. Thank you, Diamond Jackie. Thank you, Vita, Emerald Vita, for that great training. We appreciate you guys. And let's rock and roll, everybody. Let's have a big week. Let's stay focused. We are in month 1 of our 90-day run. Are you really running? Take your own temperature, put the thermometer in your mouth, and ask yourself, are you running or are you BSing? Right? Running means we're doing more than we would normally do right now, just for 90 days, to really drive and spark your business. So do not slow down. Do not slide back into your normal routine. Stay focused. Stay pressing. Okay? We need Jackie and Vita back on for our picture. There you go.
Yay. Got a whole
All
lot
right.
looking.
Exactly. This picture got a whole lot better looking real quick there. All right, on 3, everybody. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right, you guys are a bunch of posers. All right.
Love you, ambassadors.
All right. Everybody have a great Saturday. HB System Coaching Group. See you tomorrow at noon Central.